Huh?
It's off.
This is the part I didn't know. I don't know where I'm stuck right now.
I got it.
But it says I'm also stuck down here somewhere. This thing is heavy. Heavy compared to this one. This sucker's light.
Think so?
No paint or nothing. I mean, it's got paint on it still. I mean, it's a painted quarter. All right, guys. So we just got the old quarter off of the car. I've got to clean up all the spots on the top and the bottom, and just where it all connected. This actually is really heavy compared to this new one we're putting on. Probably a little bit of the Bondo and the paint, but it's noticeably heavier than this one, so that's going to be a definite bonus whenever we get this one put on the car. I mean, of course, this one's technically already got its paint on it and some different stuff, so that weight's there. Maybe it's going to add a little bit with clear and some Bondo and stuff, but no, this is definitely going to be a little lighter because we took a lot of the skeleton on the inside out, the inner panels, but yeah, just getting the old one off, the new one on, getting all the connecting points cleaned up so we can get this one stitched on and get back racing.
The next day.
Today specifically, we are taking the transmission out because it's getting taken up to M&M tomorrow. So we got to pull the converter, pull the transmission, we got to slide drive shaft out. We're going to keep the engine in it for now until we are ready to get to that stage, but yeah. We've kind of already, I've drained the oil out of it. I've done a lot of that stuff, but we're right now just to the point where we're sliding the drive shaft out and doing majority of that kind of thing and getting ready to pull the transmission. So yeah, guys, that's what we're doing. Let's go ahead and check it out. So right now, we're taking the yoke, drive shaft bolts off, U-bolts. Take those off, set that out. Go to the other side now. Okay, so what I'll have to do is I'll slide it your way to get these U-bolts off. Works as a nice flashlight too. So slide it your way.
Slide the drive shaft my way?
Yeah.
So you kind of want me to like guide it from this end almost?
Yes.
And then you'll basically get it and then let me know you got it all?
I'll get it and then you have to come back here and grab the rest.
Alright. Got it.
Boom!
Just like that.
Here, I'll let you get out.
Alright. Just like that.
Drive shaft's out.
Damn.
Tight?
Yeah.
Or you turn the right way?
Oh, I'm going the right way. Right tight, left loosey. There we go. Where do these get torqued to?
Those? Tight as you can. Got cross threading.
Well, that's always the goal.
Alright, so a little update on what we got going with the rear quarter. I've got this all kind of getting cleaned up here. I got this kind of cut to where I need it, and then the quarter's all cut, and then we're going to do a butt style weld here along the edge. But I'm going to do a kind of a black backing plate on a piece of the quarter that I cut off. So I'm going to do a backing plate style here that I'm going to tack in here, and that plate's going to lay right over it, and it's going to give me something to sit here and weld to and put a nice little weld on. And it still keeps a lot of the exoskeleton out, and it keeps it really, really light. It just gives it a little bit of reinforcement and makes it a little bit easier on me to weld. We've got it fit up really nice and tight and close here. But really past that, we're getting to the point where it fits in here really nice. It fits down in the back really nice. And then we're just getting this up here fit in really nice. And then it should have a quarter on pretty soon here. Slowly just kind of ticking away at it and making sure it's perfect and right, and we're doing it, the right way and the lightest way. in the cleanest way, so it looks just as good as when it was brand new. So ticking along here. I know it's been a little bit since an update. Ensure everything's perfect. We got, you know, the door and getting it fitted, and then just some different things we got to work through and make sure it's right. So that's the latest update on what we got, and yeah, check out the rest. Okay, so now I am using some paint remover to take off the paint and get it kind of prepped here before I put it officially on the car. I think it would give it a better in finish product, kind of prepping it for paint at the same time is also giving me a better welding surface, and then it just would prep it also for just further stages. Okay guys, so far I got some of this 2-minute paint remover, which from what I've read it takes a little bit longer than that, but I got some of that spread onto this, and then from what I've seen too, they also recommend for you to cover it up. I think that this would be the best way to get the paint off without hurting the panel or doing anything in that sorts. I was gonna get it blasted, but just on time restraint stuff right now, we're trying to get this done. We think this will be a better way anyways. This paint is really hard. So this paint is like, it's the old paint they used to use back, you know, this is off of a 1990 Trans Am, so it's really like tough. And I don't know what they did to this car either, but it had like another layer of paint put on top of it, like it got a Mako paint job or something, because you could see where they didn't take the body kit off or something. So I'm also like trying to fight through that. The clear was really hard to get off. I kind of sanded it a little bit to see if it would help bite into it. I did a test layer of that stuff on first, and it really just kind of pulled the clear, so it's not working as well as I thought. From what I've seen too, there's not really any better products out there. That's probably not the greatest though either, that product that I have. So yeah, we're just kind of working with it right now, trying to get the paint off, and so then I can take this and get it on the car and have a nice easy working surface when I weld, but then also when we go to do the body work on the car. So that's where we're at. Okay, so after further review and looking, I don't know if it's the paint or if it's the product or if I'm just using it wrong, but I highly doubt I'm using it wrong. And I really don't think this paint's any different than anything else. I mean, you get these spots here that it'll come off where it's bubbled, but then you get over here where it's not, and it's not. See, I'm using like a metal scraper with like a knife edge pretty much. So this is a pretty aggressive scraper compared to like your just average plastic scraper too. So I probably not recommend this, just FYI to anybody. This does not work very good, and I think you get this from Menards and Lowe's. Probably would not recommend it. So that's where we're at there. but I'll probably end up sanding the rest from what I can. If I can't just keep chipping it off like this, you know, getting what I can scraped off here like that. But this is where we're at so far after me doing 3 or 4 coats of that paint remover stuff and sanding it also. And so now I'm just gonna rinse this off and then continue probably sanding on it and see where we're at. All right guys, so I got the rear quarter sanded down now. Still trying to get the paint off, but this will be good enough for just mocking up right now. Got the rear quarter all sanded for the most part. Got it at least cleaned up from the last time you guys saw it with the paint thinner. I may try another brand of paint thinner. I don't know yet. I'm not really liking how this is coming out with the paint. I really wanted it all just a metal finish, so then I can really have a nice base to go off of when I start doing the body work. But this should be okay for now. We'll see. All sanded down now. Now it's gonna go in and it's gonna be put onto the car, and then keep mocking it up from there. And it's pretty well ready to be welded on the car. Like, it is at the stage now where I'm just trying to get it cleaned up so that I can put it on the car because it's easier when it's off the car. So once the paint and getting that all figured out's done, it's gonna get welded onto the car, and then everything else is getting bolted to it. I'm figuring tubs out right now, figuring just all the little stuff I need to fix still on the inner part of it, and then pretty much after that it's ready to go back together and be racing. I still have to fix the A-pillar, so that's something, you know, of course we're working on, that you see in this video. But really that's kind of the small things body wise. Fix the header. But once we get the front end figured out, that'll go pretty smoothly. The majority of the time that takes is just in the welding of it. But pretty much after that, we're really close, and it's coming together really nicely. Definitely going to be a better product than what it was the first time around, and that's just because that was kind of my first time just building a race car, and what is needed and what is not better now than I was when I was 16 years old building this car the very first time around. So and this car is even going to evolve past this, and you know, even if I was to build another car, the knowledge that I have now is going to be completely different than what I've ever even put into this car and what I'm doing right now. So yeah, coming along pretty good, and we'll see what else we got going. All right guys, so I know it's been a little bit since that last clip. I just want to catch you up here on what I've done since then. I've found a paint stripper that has worked really good to get the paint off the quarter, better than the stuff I was using before. It took me about 4 or 5 times of just slowly going around it and applying that stuff and then scraping the old paint off. So I got the paint off, and then I also went around and I straightened up the panel with a hammer and dolly and got it, I think, better than probably factory. It is straight as an arrow as it's gonna get. But yeah, here's what we got so far. So paint stripped, I've got it all meshed up nice, meshed up in here, and then all down in here, all nice. So it's all fitted onto the car really nice, and I'm actually in the middle of tacking it on right now. You can kind of see the fitment here, what I got. I'm actually going to weld it instead of glue it like the factory did before, just to make sure it's really strong. I gotta patch these back because I was going to take this panel out, but it really didn't work out that way, and just went about it a different way, and this was way easier anyway. So got it all meshed up there, really nice. I got this all welded in the gas tank, then it kind of dipped right there, right up here. So then I got that all kind of knocked out. Just so you know, so this is a 91 fender. It all matches up and has the same body lines and the same dimensions and everything. But because I think it was a formula that we took it from instead of a Trans Am, the holes were different. So I had to drill different holes. And I had to drill these holes, and I welded the other holes in just because. So got that figured out here. It's all meshed in there. It's all good up here. You can see how I got it with a little backing panel in there, just keep it nicer. And then I got it all in here nice. So all this is going to get welded in and then cleaned up, and then I'm going to make panels for right here, and then all the back, and then the tub, and then this is going to get welded, and that's going to get welded. So that's kind of what I'm working on right now. And I got the new tub up here that I just picked up last week from Jerry Bickles. I drove up there and had to pick this up. So this is the old one. Going to use it as a template, and then I'm going to cut it out of this, and of course I'm going to paint this black so it all matches and it looks uniform to match the other side of the tub. So got this all figured out, welding this in right now, got it all straight, and it is looking really good, and I'm happy with it. Going to put the bumper on and then get the light and really make sure this fits good, and then also going to get the door and set it in and kind of make sure the line and all that, the door gap fits well. And still working on fixing up here. This is going to be a different video though. This video is just focusing on kind of getting the quarter figured out, and I've actually been kind of working on this. You can tell I tried pulling it with a little bolt here, but yeah, quarters looking really good. This will probably be kind of more towards the end of this video, if not the end, because we're kind of to the end of putting the quarter back on. All I have to really do is weld it. So I'll probably either splice the clip in before or after this video of me welding this. That'll kind of finish this video, and then we'll be on to the next video, and we're making little bits of progress on other parts of the car and getting it done in a fashionable sense that I think is coming along really nicely. Obviously, if you're watching this video, you know that we're probably not going to make the September race, that's fine, because I would rather take my time and make sure this is done right, and then some of the other things we have moving in the background come together. So it's okay. We'll come out stronger next season, and it'll be worth it in the long run. It sucks that we're not going to be there because I just want to race, but on the other hand, I also want my stuff to be on point whenever I go race. I'm not the guy that rushes stuff to go, you know, toss my stuff down the track and then wonder why stuff goes wrong. So that'll probably be the end of this video. Cool things coming up. We're probably going to be in some shows coming up, so that's why I'm being very particular on how we put this together and taking our time. Other things are in the works right now in the background of what we're going to do to this car. So yeah, this will probably be the end. Make sure, like, subscribe, keep supporting the channel because we really appreciate it, and it does mean a lot to us. Go check out the new website. It's really cool. I got the e-commerce side really line-9'd it out and locked in. So go grab a t-shirt, go grab a sticker, something. It really helps and supports us in our racing program here. Kind of cool, and knowing that my t-shirts are out there, and our stickers, and just all of our stuff. We got the cleaning products for Bam on there too. So, and TurboStart batteries. I mean, we've got everything that we're pretty much a dealer for, or we're sponsored by, or work with, or anything we stand behind kind of on there. So go check it out because it's really cool, and I've put a lot of effort and time into that too as well. So thanks for watching. Subscribe, check our stuff out, follow, like, all of the stuff. Tune in to the next video. So thanks guys, we'll see you.